What's up everybody, Oyster here, and I'm back with another one. If you have not checked out my previous vlog, be sure to go drop by and watch that after this video. And also be sure to hit that subscribe button. I got more content coming, and even more content coming. Alright, so let's get right into it. Today's video is about why you should be using the custom functions on your Canon DSLR and how to use the custom functions on your Canon DSLR. A little bit of history. I'm vlogging and I want to do these cinematic shots, so I'm constantly switching between slow motion, 60 frames per second, 24 frames per second, and when that changes, I have to change my shutter speeds, my ISOs, and everything. And this all happens within one daily vlog, right? I decided, hey, I have these custom functions. I want to try and set these functions up so that I know that C3 is for my slow motion, C2 is for my 60 frames, and C1 is for my everyday 24 frames per second. Setting these custom functions up will save me some time in my vlogs so that I can easily switch and get the shots that I want and easily switch right back. So the real reason why you should be using custom functions is it saves you a ton of time if you're a vlogger, if you're doing any type of video shoot where you're constantly switching your functions, from looking down at your camera and really being like switch, and then you get your shot, right? Because you might miss out on a whole lot. So this is how you properly use the custom functions on your camera. Right now I'm using a 5D Mark IV. I picked up this camera, I love this camera, but this is not about this camera. So let's just dive right in. First, you want to be sure that your camera is in manual mode. Whatever mode you set your settings up initially is what mode the custom function will remember. Here, what you want to do is set your settings to whatever you want, depending on what type of shooting you're going to be doing. You set your shutter, you set your aperture, you set your ISO, your white balance, however detailed you want to get. You can set your picture style and so forth. So once you're done with that, what you want to do is hit that menu button. You have a variety of menus here, but the one that you're looking for is your setup menu. The icon is a little wrench on some cameras. Once you're in this setup menu, what you want to do is head on over to the page and you can find a menu called Custom Shooting Mode. Once you find Custom Shooting Mode, you go ahead and hit that. Now you have three options: Register Settings, Clear Settings, and Auto Update Set. So what you do is you register your settings. Now I have three custom function dials on the top of my camera, so I have three options here to set them. So all the settings that I just created, my shutter, my aperture, and ISO, and everything that I just created in manual mode, I'm going to register those settings to one of these functions. So what I'm going to do is hit C3, register camera settings to custom shooting mode C3, go ahead and click OK. Once you head on over to C3, everything that you previously just set up is there. Now you see it's going to say C3M, which means this function began in manual mode. If you start it in shutter priority or aperture priority, it's going to say C3, and then you're going to see maybe AV or P, a little subscript. Once you're in this custom mode, you still have the opportunity to go ahead and alter your settings, right? This is where I'm going to go back to that auto update set menu. This is my default settings, but maybe today I don't need as much ISO. I want to bring my ISO down to 400. Okay. Now when you switch out of C3 to any other mode and you go back to C3, your ISO will be at the default setting that you set up, right? In my case, I have auto update set on. So what auto update set does is when you do make those changes while in that custom function menu, it registers them and it keeps them. You can turn your camera off, you can switch the mode, whatever happens, it goes right back to what you set it as. Or if you want the option of jumping back to default, you can turn off the auto update set, and whatever settings you register, whenever you switch it, those settings are your default settings. When you return to C3, it will always be what you set it as, not the changes that you made while you were there. But there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you start using those custom functions in your shooting. Be sure to drop a comment below. Let me know how it's going. If you like this quick tutorial, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in another tutorial.